What's up, GQ? Stefon Diggs here. Today I go undercover on the internet. It's actually me. Quora. Is that a new app? Is Stefon Diggs the missing piece for the Texans offense? I won't speak on being a missing piece, but I will say what I bring to the table can help this team win, amongst the other guys that they brought in, like Daniil Hunter, Joe Mixon, with hopes of getting exactly where we want to go. Is Stefon Diggs a top 5 receiver in the NFL right now? It's all opinion-based. Of course, you'll have Quora opinions, Yahoo opinions, Twitter opinions, Facebook opinions, Instagram opinions about XYZ, and I respect it. I respect everybody's opinion. Next, which NBA players would make the best NFL receiver? This is a very complicated question. I think Kyrie Irving will make a good receiver, in my opinion. We go back to opinions. There you go. X. I said, cheat meal day is here. Icy Diggs said, what's the meal looking like, Diggs? Currently, I'm a fan favorite of pancakes. I'll cheat a little bit with a chocolate chip pancake. My assistant doesn't know that. Don't tell her. So any spots in Houston or New York, anything stateside, pancakes, let me know. Posted, Trayvon and Stefon Diggs on the Cowboys? Could you imagine? Maybe one day, you never know, but no time soon, son. As a kid, we were like 5 years apart, so I always wanted to play with my little brother. He's healed up from injury, so my guy's ready to play. Still pulling for him. Next. Hold up. I watched Stefon Diggs since he was a freshman at Maryland, and I'm just now finding out he got drafted in the 5th round. Could have sworn he went 1st round. I'm tripping. Shout out to Ohio BBC. Sounded like a great guy. I really appreciate that. People do think I went in the 1st round. They said I had 1st round talent. BBC, thanks. Next. Remember that one that you went to my rival high school and gave everyone free cleats? Do me a solid and just accidentally send me a pair. And it was a tweet from Outlander magazine. They tweeted my ASICs. Shout out to ASICs. It's only 250 pairs, family and friends. But be on the lookout, shoot some prayers up to the sky, and tweet at ASICs as many times as you can so we can come out with a retail shoe so I can share with the world, because I feel like everybody should have some on their feet. D-Sal, you're not really friend or family. More like acquaintance, maybe. If we rock, paper, scissors, you lose, you give me a pair of shoes. You know, something could happen. Shit, maybe, I don't know. But thanks for the support. Reddit. Can any Texans fan speak on what his role is supposed to be based on any chatter? I respect my role as a Houston Texan to be my role I've been since I came in this league. A high-energy guy, I'm charismatic, I'm a leader, I work extremely hard, and I love the game of football. I don't expect my role to change any different since I was a rookie to my 10th year now. Your surroundings change, you don't change. Next. Stefon Diggs, first ASIC shoe, thoughts on these? Obviously, I'm so here for this collab, but how did this even come about? Balenciaga came out with a shoe that kind of looked similar to an ASIC. I said I'd rather wear the ASIC because the Balenciaga shoe was a little bulky and it didn't really go with everything that I wore. So I said, why not just wear the OG? A lot of people start wearing them. I'm not going to take full credit for them, but, you know, if you know, you know. TikTok! Best thing about Texas so far. I enjoy the people. I enjoy the food on the cheat day. I'm extremely happy right now, and I don't smile much, so there you go. But Stefon is glistening. He's such a fashion king. I wonder how much input he had on this look. I had a lot of input, and it was kind of wanting to appear wet as like water. So glistening is as close to water as you'll get, I guess. So. Posted. Back to X. How you feeling about the weather so far? You know, I played in Minnesota, I played in Buffalo, very cold places. And then I switched over to a place closer to hell. That's how hot it gets. You get used to it. Next, I tweeted, ketchup goes in the fridge, by the way, not the cabinet. Poet Jillian Hainsworth. What about hot sauce? Hot sauce? Went in the cabinet, because it's hot. You see the correlation? But I like what you did. I can see the poetry just flowing throughout the tweet. I tweeted, tried my new Pelly for today. 10 out of 10. Zach Sheldon tweeted, favorite Disney song. I don't know what that had to do with my Pelly, though. Favorite Disney song. Let me see. past so Raven, it's the future I can see. Does that count as a song? Raven Simone, shout out to you. Hope everything's well. Grew up with you, damn near. It's my cousin. What's your favorite thing to cook, Stefon Diggs? If you had to pick. As you can imagine, I went to culinary school for like a year and a half. I'm a big breakfast guy. Any man should be able to make breakfast. I feel like you need breakfast, I got you. Post it. How did I not know Stefon Diggs has so many tattoos? Tattoo tour, please. I'm not taking my clothes off, not no tattoo tour. It's like a surprise, you know, for my significant other. Take my damn clothes off. Back to Quora. What NFL receiver in his prime was the best deep threat in league history? Randy Moss. There's no confusion. Statistically, people want to throw in Jerry Rice just because he had 30,000 yards. Like, he eclipsed everything. He played with the best quarterbacks ever. But Randy Moss did something for the game nobody had ever done at that point. And to this day, they still hang their hat on you got Moss. So I give him my one. What NFL receiver do you think had the best hands ever? I think Chris Carter had some very exceptional hands. They played in the air right after the stick'em, and he played with gloves that probably weren't that sticky. He was catching everything with one hand, and I think Chris Carter had some of the best hands to ever play the game. Post it. Wikipedia. That's when they say I'm from Florida. In track and field, Diggs competed as a sprinter. Yeah, I ran a 400 and a 200. Strong runner. My first time ever running a 400, I ran like a 49 something, and I walked somebody down. This is true. Ask anybody from around the way. His highlights include the catch, Minneapolis Miracle, passed during the 2017-2018 NFL playoffs. I had some ups, had some downs that year, and when that play happened, I kind of came full circle that all the work I had put in and everything I had done was really worth it, and God was watching, so he's shown me more than he'll ever have to say. All right, I'm done with the questions. I'm getting off the internet for now. Feel free to ask me any more questions in real life.